Well, happy Saturday evening, everyone. The heat and humidity that we've been dealing with is going to stick with us over the next couple days and even into the foreseeable future. But taking a current look at our Highmark West Virginia sky cam in downtown Parkersburg, it's currently 85 degrees with the feels like at 90 degrees. That dew point's feeling pretty tropical outside, currently at 71 degrees. Calm winds outside as well. Taking a current look at our temperatures across the region, St. Mary's is up to 89 over to 91 in Marietta, and where it's currently raining or already has rained, temperatures have plummeted, currently 78 over in Athens. But what we're watching over the next couple of days is that heat is going to remain in addition to the humidity. Storms are possible again beginning tomorrow afternoon before a weak front moves through on Monday. Taking a current look at our radar across our region, storms are already bubbling up really towards points west of Parkersburg. Now, these storms don't appear strong at the current moment, but do not be surprised if you run into a stray downpour this evening or even a rumble of thunder if you're out and about tonight. But Futurecast suggests that once those showers and storms move through this evening, we'll remain dry overnight, wake up to some partly cloudy skies on Sunday, so a pleasant start for your Sunday before another round of isolated showers and storms move through in the afternoon on Sunday. Now, those will clear out going to the evening and even the overnight hours. We'll start Monday quiet with some passing clouds in the morning, so your morning commute on Monday does look good. However, your evening commute is basically a whole completely different story as some isolated showers and storms fire up once again for the evening commute on Monday. Now, when you think about a cold front, you think that our humidity values are going to drop, but unfortunately for us, not really going to be the instance for us here this week, as dew point values are going to remain around 70 degrees for the foreseeable future. So, going to remain pretty muggy for us here in the Middle Ohio Valley. But for tonight, 71 degrees is going to be with some storms early, mainly before midnight. It's also going to remain muggy as well. And then going into your Sunday, it's looking like another good swimming day. If you're out about at the pools, any local pools in our area, it's going to be up to around 87 degrees with some isolated storms in the afternoon. So if you're out and about or even swimming tomorrow afternoon, make sure you're staying weather aware in the event that a storm does pop up, as you do not want to be swimming when there is a thunderstorm nearby. But over the next 7 days, we have that front to deal with on Monday. On Tuesday, we clear out. We remain sunny on Tuesday before we rise into the 90s for the foreseeable future, going into Thursday with another round of storms and showers moving in. We do dip back into the mid-80s, though, by Friday, Griffin.
Thomas, yeah, with this great summer weather, got to ask you a question. You know, as a kid growing up, when you were playing in the backyard, maybe outside, you ever remember catching fireflies, anything like that?
I don't ever remember them, but I remember seeing them every summer. I never actually caught them. I wish I did, though, because it sounds really cool.
Yeah, I'll say for me, growing up, a big part of my childhood, I remember being outside in summer in the backyard. We loved to catch fireflies, hands, catch them in jars, and they light up really cool. You know, you're a weather guy, kind of science guy. Maybe you've ever wondered how it worked.
Yeah, they are out really during the summer, and they just really enjoy humid weather, hot weather. So really, summertime is the best time to catch them.
Absolutely, yeah. That's when you see them. That's you see them light up the sky, especially at night. So you'll probably like this segment here. Fireflies. They're an all-natural way to light up the night. Dan Smith shows how and why fireflies glow in your moment of science.